What if I told you that the richest man in history was not Elon Musk, not Jeff Bezos, not Bill Gates, but a king who lived almost 3,000 years ago? A man so rich that, if he lived today, his wealth would be worth trillions of dollars. More than the richest billionaires. More than many countries. His name was King Solomon. And after having everything, gold, power, wisdom, women, palaces, he said something shocking: money is nothing. Stay until the end, because his final realization might change the way you see wealth forever. Solomon was the king of Israel, the son of King David. He lived around 970 BC. He ruled one of the most powerful kingdoms of his time. Kings and queens from all over the world traveled to meet him. Not just because of his wealth, but because of his wisdom. The Bible and historical sources describe Solomon as the wisest man who ever lived. He built huge cities, temples, trade routes, and alliances with powerful nations. But what made Solomon legendary was his wealth. Solomon received 666 talents of gold every year. That's around 25 tons of gold annually. If we convert that into today's money, his wealth could be worth over $2 trillion. Let that sink in. Elon Musk net worth, around $200 to $300 billion. Solomon, possibly 10 times richer than Elon Musk. Solomon owned massive gold reserves. Thousands of horses and chariots. Palaces made of gold and ivory. Precious stones, silver, exotic animals. Trade with Africa, Arabia, and Asia. Silver was so common in his kingdom that people considered it worthless. He was richer than many modern countries. His kingdom was like a superpower of the ancient world. Let's compare Solomon to modern billionaires. Elon Musk builds rockets and electric cars. Jeff Bezos built Amazon. Bill Gates built Microsoft. But Solomon? He controlled trade routes between continents. He taxed nations. He had alliances with kings and queens. He controlled gold, spices, jewels, and technology of his era. If Solomon lived today, he would be richer than Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bernard Arnault, and Warren Buffett combined. Some historians even say his wealth was similar to the GDP of entire countries. Imagine being richer than Ukraine, Finland, New Zealand, or dozens of smaller nations. That was Solomon. Solomon lived in unimaginable luxury. He had 700 wives, 300 concubines, huge palaces, massive banquets every day, gold shields, gold cups, gold furniture. Everything in his palace was made of gold. Even the throne was gold. People came from all over the world to see his wealth. The Queen of Sheba traveled thousands of kilometers just to meet him. He had everything humans dream of: money, power, women, fame, knowledge. But then, something changed. After living his entire life in luxury, Solomon wrote something incredible. He wrote a book called Ecclesiastes. In it, he said, "I had everything. I denied myself nothing. But when I looked at all I had done, it was meaningless." He said wealth, pleasure, fame, and power were like chasing the wind. Imagine Elon Musk one day saying, "All my money is meaningless." Solomon literally had everything humans want, and he said it brought him no true happiness. Solomon realized something most people never understand. Money can buy houses, cars, travel, technology. But it cannot buy true peace, real love, meaning of life. Eternal happiness. Solomon noticed that rich people still die. Powerful kings are forgotten. Gold stays on earth, but the soul doesn't. He realized that wisdom, purpose, and connection with God were more valuable than all gold. Solomon, the richest man who ever lived, said, "Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." He discovered that money is temporary, but meaning is eternal. Elon Musk may build rockets to Mars. Jeff Bezos may own the biggest company. But in the end, everyone asks the same question: why am I here? Solomon had everything humans dream of. And he said the greatest treasure was not gold, but wisdom and purpose. So next time you think money is everything, remember Solomon. The richest man in history said money is nothing. If this story made you think, like and subscribe. Comment: would you rather be rich like Solomon, or wise like Solomon at the end? Because the greatest wealth is not in your bank account. It's in your mind and soul.